Okay, this is a really good picture of the diaphragm and from a side view, and how the diaphragm moves up and down. And I think that's really important because I think people have become confused by the concept or the word belly breathing, where they actually bow their abdominal wall out, kind of like they got a basketball or they're pregnant, and then pull it back in when they breathe. And I just want to show you how the body is actually created, how the diaphragm works. So on this picture right over here, this would be the inhaling part. And the diaphragm's going to move about as far down as exactly in this picture. And I'm going to draw a line right across. So it's going to bottom out. It moves up and down. It doesn't move in and out. So as the lungs fill up with air, it's going to drop that far because it's creating space. There's nothing in your abdominal or your belly that can actually hold air. It's not, air doesn't go into your belly, it only goes into the lungs. As the lungs expand, the diaphragm moves down, it's making room, and then the rib cage is designed to expand to allow for that air. So at this point, this is actually where the diaphragm ends. Then when you look over here, as you exhale out, see this arrow right here, the diaphragm moves back up. So it moves down and it moves up. It does not have anything to do with the abdominal wall, which would be way down here, having the abdominal wall bow out. And correct my posture, what we want to do is teach people how to do the proper diaphragmatic breathing, the up breathing and the down breathing, allowing the diaphragm muscle to actually work and get strong, doing its job, so you don't stay shallow breathing way up here in your chest, but it's an up and down type of breathing. And then to create the correct visual in your mind, as you know, the mind has a lot to do in how you focus. If your mind is focused on the abdominal wall filling up with air, when it's actually not even happening, but that's the image you have, and then you start training the abdominal wall to do that, you're going to end up with an abdominal muscle and wall that sticks out all the time. The abdominal muscles are designed to contract towards center. They're not designed to stick out. So if we change the image in our mind to the reality of the diaphragm, the reality of what it's like to breathe air in, the diaphragm drops straight down, and as you blow out, the diaphragm moves its way back up behind, or back up towards the lungs and behind the rib cage, that maybe that visual will help you be able to do the correct diaphragmatic breathing without bowing the abdominal wall in and out. It really has nothing to do with the muscles in the abdominal wall. Okay, that's the diaphragmatic breathing, and we will have more videos on that coming up. Thanks.